So I realized my video from the other night was kind of long and rambling, and people didn't probably watch the entire thing. So kind of the long story short is we have a couple problems with this, mostly related to this shaft and the sheave half that fits on it. You can see here, it's kind of hard to make out, but look at how fretted and worn this side of the keyway is. It's just been totally chewed away. This side here is fine. This side here is just trashed. It's just completely ruined. We're not too sure how that happened. Interestingly enough, the diameter of the spindle seems mostly okay. It's kind of, you can see it's kind of gungy. But just this one section here is just totally ruined, basically. So the real question is, are we going to actually have to put like a rebuilt motor in here, or what are we going to do? And then if we actually look at the sheave half that fits on there, which is this right here, you can see how horribly out of round this hole is. Like if you just look at the length of the keyway here and here, the actual key that was in here, this is what's left of it. You can see it's not really square in any way, shape, or form anymore. So this is actually, because this key is intended to be like a bearing, it's got a metal bar in the middle and then a U-shaped plastic channel, and the plastic forms like the bearing surface. And this one just self-destructed, or probably destructed under, you know, very heavy loading conditions or very modulated loading conditions of some sort. We're, you know, Isha and I were talking about it, we really just have no idea what the hell happened. So there's some discussion, we definitely have to replace that half of the sheave. We're looking into getting like a replacement, sheave half and possibly a replacement motor. But the problem is, do we have to, could we take this out and get this weld built up or something? I have to fully disassemble the entire head. I actually just went and bought a giant gear puller to see if I can pull this half off, because I was prying on it and not having any luck. So we'll see if that works. But yeah, the real question here is just, what's the proper solution in this kind of event? Because it's just such a mess. Ack. I just got the ratchet stuck. The ratchet's stuck. Durr. And of course it's... Now the fun part is I don't know what's in here at all. We'll see if it's probably full of grease. Wow. That's all grease. Oh my God. That is disgusting. So then we can actually see this gear actually moves up and down. And actually I'm noticing when I put my finger under here, the under edge of this gear is all chewed to hell because somebody tried to change the speed when it was running. Because you can see, like, they're not lined. So, I'm gonna have to go buy a tube of grease. That's pretty amazing though.
So many parts.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah. Here. Have a can of grease.
Oh, that's amazing. And disgusting.
That's one of them.
One of the.
Here's the rest. It's not empty yet.
Jesus. Documenting the.
Yeah.
Grease.
It's been really helpful. Like, yeah, there's the section that came out. There's actually the brake shoes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So this was this the part that you were saying was an assembly that could come out?
Yeah.
Well?
So this is the top half of the spindle shaft. And then that sits through that hole in there. And then this sits down on top of it.
Right.
So this is actually the brake drum.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. So it all kind of fit together and came apart as I didn't have to pull that off. I could have just taken that off. And
So
then
So is this, how is this engaged to the shaft up there? That's it?
Yeah.
It's easy. Okay, so yeah, so you're right.
Yeah, so it just
would have been a bit easier.
See.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, and then actually the way this works is this is held up, and then there's a gear up here.
I want to see.
Yeah, grab the chair.
Gotcha. You want to keep this?
No. I'm probably going to keep the puller. It turned out to be kind of nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. Can you see?
Kind of.
Yeah. See, so that engages like that, and then the way this works is when this drops down, it engages over there.
Oh, how funny.
See?
So, what is this attached to?
That pulley.
Ah.
And then that pulley then runs around here, and the belt goes on this section here.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So, okay, so really,
Yeah.
we just need to get from here to here,
Yeah.
and we're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So interestingly enough, that bearing at
Look
top,
at that.
yeah, it's not in the happiest shape. The bearing up top was actually more important than I thought. I assumed this was all rigid, but that was stupid because it can obviously decouple with the clutch. So the way it
So
actually,
the bearing on the top, or you
the bearing on the top is half of the support for this top half of the shaft, so
Yeah,
it's
right.
kind of important.
Yeah.
Hello, moth. Yeah, right now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out.
Cool. Is this plate loose?
Yeah, that plate just flips over and covers the grease.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, it's just there because it was convenient to put it there.
That's funny.
What I'm trying to do right now is figure out how to get this gear out. I think,
Yeah, I was just gonna ask. I mean, it's engaged to something.
Yeah, well, it's got there's the lever.
Anode grease. Like,
There's the lever mechanism that lifts it up and down, and I
right.
can't quite see under it, except to tell that there's another gallon of grease or so under there.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I love how you're just so determined to get the grease out.
yeah, I may have to take the clutch mechanism apart somewhat. I really would prefer not to. I'll probably go look at the exploded view for the 1J head again, because it seems like they're similar. They're not really identical.
Is this the 1J? Like
No.
There's okay, because there's
This
the 1J
head is
the one
unique to
where
this mill.
Because I did find a drawing for this.
Really?
Not a drawing, just like an exploded view. you
I
know?
want, please give it to me.
It was just on images. I don't really remember what I was searching. I think it was just probably Series 1.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
Why?
because the official like 1J head has the
Yeah.
has
the
the
motor up
motor
here.
up top.
Right. No, I definitely found the drawing for this thing.
That's cool.
Yeah. So it exists.
Oh.
I'm good, thanks. Sip my coffee in a second. Can I trade spots with you?
Yeah, sure. Oh, I also did this.
Yeah. Oh wait, it doesn't engage backwards, so I guess
No, it's just there to keep it out of the way.
Right. That's pretty standard.
Yeah, I also have the Nick Master order can.
Oh sweet. What'd you get?
A bunch of random junk. So we have a can. This is a filter for my air compressor. Because I don't have an intake filter on it right now because it didn't come with one when I bought the filter on Craigslist. Well, I bought some brake cleaner because it's a good solvent and it was $5. Bearing.
Oh, that's the replacement.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And then we have 2 little 1/4" end mills. And I bought some wire labels anyway, so.
Yeah. could always put 2 wire labels next to each other and
Yeah.
get more digits. I'm just curious about the. All right. So yeah, I guess the way this works is that it's just this gear that slides up and down.
Yeah, exactly. So then the clutch mechanism works by when it's up it engages, and when it's down it engages in the other thing.
When it's up, it
Engages with the shaft.
Oh yeah, right. Of
Because
course.
this shaft sits right about
That's
like this.
what crunches onto core. So that's
You know.
that grabs at high speed and then it just
So
sits
you
up.
pull that, yeah.
And
And
there's a
when,
bearing in here. Right, that's that bearing.
yeah.
Oh, that's weird. There's a bearing inside the
brake
braking
shoe, yeah.
mechanism. Cool.
I know.
I like it. Okay, so yeah, so this gear is attached to whatever the raising
Yeah.
and lowering mechanism is.
Yeah, which has got to be some sort of. Oh wow! No, I'm looking under there, and there's a whole shaft.
There's
in
a
there.
whole shaft, right?
Yeah, I might have to. Yeah, I don't know how that comes out.
It looks like the bearing is separate from this thing, or sorry, not the bearing,
Yeah.
the gear.
Yeah. Well, I'd assume
Well,
this
I
is
guess
it's just a smooth surface. There might
This
be.
is a pulley, not a gear.
Yeah.
Well, no,
That's a
it's
gear.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I may take this out because this these bearings here don't feel too good. That's a lot of spinning friction, man. Anyways, I bought,
It could just be greased up in there.
the grease shouldn't hold it that still that hard.
It doesn't feel rough or anything, but yeah, I guess it's.
I want to take it out. I'm going to replace all the grease anyway, so I have to disassemble it. I bought two 12-ounce tubes of grease.
You don't have to fill up this thing with grease.
I'm
do
going to
you?
put as much grease in there as I took out. So 1.5 soda cans. Because that's how much the manufacturer decided to put in there.
16 ounces of grease. No, wait, 12, 18 ounces?
I don't know. I'm not. The thing is I'm not sure if there's air bubbles in here. It's kind of viscous. I was kind of going to try and make it settle, but it wasn't moving too much. I didn't want to hit it too hard because I'm worried.
You want to pop this off?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
So this pulls all the way out.
Well.
Oh, sweet. Okay. and now. Shloop.
It worked. Sweet. Oh look, that's what it engages with.
Yeah. That's too cool.
For school.
Oh, I like this.
Hang on. What? Oh yeah, can you see the bearing down in the end?
Yeah, you can. Yep, that's it. Looks like a bearing. EN-08. Maybe that's.
Yeah, the problem with this is I actually, like, bearings are generally fairly, like, coherent series, except this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so here, put it this end down.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that end has a lot less grease on it than the other end. And plus now we can go. Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, so look at that. We've got a rotation key down here too.
Yeah.
That's probably in there somewhere.
Yeah. It's not much of a key. It's more like a.
It's just a little pin.
Like a pin, yeah.
Oh yeah, look at this. And here's the. Did that just bear against the gear surface?
Well, it's all aligned with this.
No, but how does that push? That's what
Push.
makes the gear spring. So, did that little plate did it just slide?
No. No way, no how. No.
Well, what does it do then? Because that's what makes this come up.
It sits on that edge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, what
yeah,
the
you
fuck?
can see it. Yeah, no, I was looking at it too. I'm like, no way.
Yeah, actually what I'm going to do then is I'm going to take this and drop it in the grease.
Lube it up.
I are elegant.
Look at these.
Yeah, that was grease at one point. Or some total dipshit decided this thing needed some gear oil. Probably both, actually.
God. Gotta love the machining on this thing.
Yeah, so now I can actually get in here and...
Remove the rest of the grease. Lovely. You look way too happy.
Yeah. It's peeing grease oil onto you.
Drip, drip. Yep. Alright, so...
That's as far apart as I'm interested in taking this shit.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, this feels as stiff as that bearing up here.
Yeah, but this has a lot more bearing on it.
True enough.
You know, this thing's probably got a couple thousand pounds of preload in the 2 bearings in there.
Mm-hmm.
This thing probably had, well, where did that spring washer go?
Right.
You know, I mean, that thing had like what?
Mm-hmm.
50 or 100.
Yeah, point taken. So are you gonna want to replace that bearing again?
I don't know. They're both sealed for life.
Mm-hmm.
Neither of them look like they've spun in the housing. That was another thing I noticed about this bearing up top, which is it looked like it had spun in the housing.
Crap. Okay. Yeah.
Which was kind of one of the reasons I'm like, ooh, I gotta replace that as soon as I pull it out.
That's pretty much an indication of broken bearing.
I'm gonna just stub these 2 screws into their holes so I don't have to lose them.
Yeah, there you go. Where did that clip ring come out?
This is from one of the things. This is the snap ring I have to replace from this shaft that we don't need anymore, I guess.
Okay.
So it's basically trash.
Okay. Well, let's just be conservative and keep all those pieces together.
I'm not throwing anything away.
Yeah.
Um,
So much grease.
yeah.
I love how
that's cleaned out.
Yeah.
That's this much
full.
cleaned.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. What were you using to scoop it out? It's great.
Let's do it carefully then, because it leaves long, nasty trails when you pull it up. Have a light. Soup's on! Yeah, once I get most of the grease out, I'll probably go in here with like paint thinner or something. Because like a lot of this, you can see over here, it looks like it's been pretty roasted out.
Yeah. Yeah, if you do use paint thinner, make sure you keep it out of there.
I'll probably wrap this in paper towels.
Mm-hmm.
Or what I'll realistically do is what I've done when I'm cleaning other stuff, which is you put it on the paper towel.
Right, yeah, I mean that's the safest bet.
Yeah.
It's just so gooey.
It's a good grease. Yeah, it was interesting because like I was thinking I'd have to buy like a molybdenum.
Molybdenum.
Shut up. A molybdenum loaded, like one of the gray greases, but this one, it just looks like it's like a tan lithium grease.
Regular old red
So I bought like ultra. It's not even red. It's well, I wonder if it was red at one point. I think it was always just tan.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying this thoroughly. So why do you think there's so much grease in this?
Because I don't know, because they wanted to try and put enough grease in there that whenever it slumped, it would come back in contact with the gear.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and grease is cheap is probably the big reason why.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Delicious. I kind of do want to just eat it.
Take a look.
Very.
Lick it. Lick it.
Yeah.
Just want to go to the mall, like, and people are shopping, you just walk behind them. Lick it. Lick it. Lick it.
That's how you get arrested, Connor.
You're not doing anything, you're just talking.
You know about malls and things, right? People.
I know that they're kind of like proto-fascist states because they're private property.
Yeah, right.
death of public comments.
Wait, we have comments?
We used to. Government got rid of all of them because they hate freedom or something.
Look, Mom, my spoon stands up in it.
What you're telling me is you have a sponge erection. You knew that was going to happen. Oops. Hey, so I'm out in the shed. I'm just finishing up the installation of the Move 24 volt power supply. Today's lesson, always be shooting. Because what I have here, if I can find it, is phone pictures of how the wiring works. Always be shooting. Either with the cell phone, or a revolver, or a handgun, or a Glock, or whatever your choice is. Yeah, I haven't done much in the last few days because I've kind of been pretty sick. But I'm getting over it, and today I'm just going to try and do this last bit of wire up and bring the controller up and make sure I didn't totally explode anything. So, there's my screwdriver. I'll just put this in, wire it up, and we will rock and roll. What we can find out here is that ground is ganged into 105. So you can see this is pretty heavily torn apart. We actually pulled a bunch of the internal reduction stuff out. So, okay, so we're up and running. It's detected the 24 volts. Oh, I can't turn it on because we pulled part of the head apart, and some of the E-stop runs through there, and I have to complete that circuit, and it's disassembled. This is pulled apart just because we were curious how the whole head bolted together. That's pretty funny. So yeah, we're doing a little bit of teardown on it. So the current plan is just a fixed ratio drive between the primary and the secondary, and then use the VFD to do the rest of it. It's not ideal. We'll lose a little bit of torque on the low end, though the back drive should help with that. Mostly it's just easy and cheap, because this is the spindle head on this is apparently unique to this machine, which is really annoying. The 2J head, excuse me, which this has a lot in similar with, has the motor up top, and as an end result, the spindle shaft, which is totally fucked, is kind of the upside down mirror of all the ones that you can find, you know, the common ones. So if we bought a replacement motor, we'd probably have to machine the spindle. Sure, not excuse me, the motor shaft. But anyways. So the other word of the day, zip tie guns are awesome. If you've never seen these automatically tension and cut zip ties. This was $17 on Amazon. So you basically start it up, and then we so we have the zip tie on here. Put it in, and there you go. Doesn't cut it quite as flush as I'd like. It leaves just a little nub on it, but it's pretty good. So there's a few more changes I want to make. This grounding work wasn't mine. Well, this wire nut was, but this lead there isn't mine, but it's pretty horrible. I want to route that to a heavy cable that runs down to the proper ground terminal right here. But other than that, yeah. The other plan is to properly bring out the control signals from the VFD to the front panel of the mill, because it doesn't currently have spindle speed controller. It doesn't have, I don't believe that the CNC controller can control the spindle speed. So we're just going to feed it through directly so that we can control it manually with, you know, right from the front panel. Other than that, all those wires are interlocks. That's spindle brake and spindle speed control, which has been partially disassembled. I removed all the pneumatics for the spindle speed control. Well, I didn't remove them, they're on the floor. I just unscrewed the hoses. So, yeah, stuff. So this is the pinion gear that goes in and runs the speed adjuster. So that engages with the pinions. You can actually, I don't know if you can see it, but it's down. Yeah, you can see it flickering a little bit. So you pull it out, and that's what released this to come up. So it's not explicitly lithium grease, but it doesn't specify it as anything else. Anyways. Squirt some grease everywhere. Ooh, that feels good. Ken has toys! So let's make some space. Make room, make room! Oh, green is big. Anyway. This is all of the old bits. Let's go down there. Let's see, here's the not too happy shaped spray mist. I think this was hit by a tool a few times, or a few dozen times. I'll probably show you closer to that at some point. Oh, there it goes. This is the plate that just attaches to the side of the spindle head, and just we're using just to mount magnets too. That is disgusting. Much like just about everything on the CNC. Tools. That's the belt cover. I'm off because I've had to manually cram on the belt a few times. Okay, just once. Hex wrenches. I gotta get my toolbox out here somewhere. I've got a lot of space right now. This is one greasy table. Paper towel is still usable. So, there should be some sheaves and other junk from Master. Master. Oh, these are interesting. That was fun. So, ooh, that's a nice heavy V-belt. There's a electric keyway kit that I probably didn't need, but I bought anyways. Here's an idler. It's a flat belt pulley idler that I bought because it has to run on the outer surface of the belt. See how that works. Different sheaves. And these are two slightly different hubs. You can go out the door. That is garbage. These are made by Martin Sprocket. And opens. I don't understand how to box. Okay, so that's SDS, that's SDS, this is an SDS 35mm. So, oh hey, they come with screws. So this is a they're taper lock sheaves, so that's very slightly tapered. It even comes with instructions. Be sure tapered cone surfaces of QD bushing and inch-sided sleeve or sprocket hub are dry and free of all foreign substances such as paint. Yep. So let's see if I can. Apparently these are tear open boxes, which is kind of weird. And there it goes. All the exact same instructions. Yep, that's a nice snug fit. So then these are, you have 3 threaded holes for pushing it out and 3 threaded holes for pulling it in. Pretty clever design. And I got it stuck. You might get to see me use the tapered holes to push it out. So we have 2 of them. Ooh, that one had already kind of opened. This is the 30mm one. So the real question I have is, are these going to fit the shafts that I have? Bigger pulley. So that's the output drive pulley. So that was elegant. I'm not even sure if I really feel like I should bother with the keyways. Well, I did spend $30 on a set of metric keyways that are all too long, so I guess I'm not going to be bothering with these immediately. That's annoying. It's over much better now. But I think I'll space that out just a little bit for no particular reason. So this is, one side is recessed and one side is kind of prominent. So what I'll do is I'll try and put it recessed side up. There goes one of the screws. Apparently these are metric KUT key, because spelling is for Americans? No, I've read the internet, that's not true. Yo, dog.
What? Damn.
Took you long enough?
That's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
How are you getting the vertical alignment? Or the...
But what I did is it's actually probably going to be problematic because I aligned the top of the wedge thing inside, but this one is pushing down a lot less far. So I'm probably actually going to have to drive this one up, knock the wedge down about 2 or 3 millimeters.
Those things just came today?
Yeah. Packaging and shit.
Nice. And you're just going to pop the belt out over the top?
That's the hope. The belt is long because the options were either too long or too short.
Yeah. Well, I mean, go for it.
Yeah. I didn't put a keyway in one of them. Yeah, so.
Oh, it came with the right size key?
Oh no, I bought all of the size keys.
No, I mean it came with the right size keyway. Like
no,
shaft.
it's a little too small, but it's close. And I figure something in there's better than nothing if it's loosened up enough that it rotates.
Yeah. No, I can see that.
So now
but it's only on one side, yeah.
Yeah, it's only on this one because this one I didn't bother looking.
Okay.
Realistically, I could have probably put them in both.
Yeah.
Yeah, so right now I'm just so 3. You want to grab the chair? Oh, where is the chair? It's in the table. You probably have to walk around. You can move the arm.
I can also do that. This is pretty epic.
Yeah. So these 3 holes push it out.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. See.
Nice.
So,
It's like a self-removing,
well, yeah, that's the whole idea.
self-pulling.
Yeah. So now I need to.
Is that? Oh, that's just kind of a press fit, but it's.
No, it's currently held in there by the set screw pushing against the keyway.
Oh shit. Why
So-
are you smacking on it?
Because I don't want to have to loosen the set screw. Cause yeah, pretty much. Yeah, let's see how far down I am. That looks about right.
So what's your feeling on the length of the belt?
I have no idea. I haven't even held it up.
Yeah, okay. Whoa. We'll check it out.
Come up just a little bit. Run it out, smack it with various parts of a hammer.
Does it make sense to try to think about putting the belt on first?
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. So if we can't get
Yeah.
if we can't get the belt over, it's going to be problematic later.
Yeah. The belt.
Yeah. Wow, it looks like it's just about the right size.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, thanks for ordering all that stuff.
No problem. About $150.
Yeah, I'll reimburse you.
That'd be food. Yeah. So. Oh wow, that's actually problematic. It doesn't appear to be long enough. It should be long enough. I can.
No,
do
it's long enough. It's just that you're unaligned.
It shouldn't matter that much.
Yeah, maybe get that in so you can put it on. I mean, it matters a little.
We might have to go an inch longer. Fortunately, the belt was $14.
Cool.
So.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Yeah. The pulleys were about $90, and then I spent $30 on keyways.
Okay. I mean, it looks plenty burly. Oh man, look at that.
Yeah, here, let me clamp these down, then
Okay.
I want
Fucked with the belt.
to just double check I want to get the pulleys horizontally aligned.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
Yeah, let's see what our line looks like. I think we can probably have like a
But again, I mean, misalignment is really just a $14 belt, so
yeah, well that's
it's closer.
a millimeter.
Yeah. Don't bother me much.
Yeah, the other thing I bought is so we're probably not going to need it. It's a flat belt idler pulley.
Very nice. Fender drives.
Yeah. So the idea was that, they have lots of V-belt idler pulleys, but they're all intended to be on the inside.
Yeah.
And we have to push in from the outside.
Right.
So I just bought a flat belt idler
yeah.
pulley for a way bigger flat belt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, that would totally work. Although, I mean, if it's pretty tight,
Yeah.
it's not clear that it'll actually fit in there. I guess it will.
No, the idea was it goes right about here.
No, I know, but anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. I'm just wondering. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not excited about going through the complexity of having to put a idler arm, but, it won't be that bad. There we go. What? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What do you think
This thing has zero stretch.
Yeah. Can't
It
believe
looks.
that. Maybe you can just do it without turning it.
Well, you have to turn it to get rotated on. Is basically
Yeah.
how this sort of thing works.
Yeah, the problem is that it don't stretch at all.
I'm
And you're caught on a nut right there.
caught on my fingers.
Oh my god.
Erga heard.
That's hilarious.
So close. I feel like if we just. What I want to do is I want to put a wrench on this or something.
Well, I mean, why don't you just put it on with the belt?
Because I couldn't get the pulley far enough over.
No, I mean you'll have to do both pulleys at the same time.
It won't work. They have to go out too far. There's a bit of tension on the belt.
It's that close?
Yeah.
What in tarnation?
Oh, I lapped the shaft.
Cool. What the hell?
That.
Are you gonna be eating this?
Well, I kind of want to stand on the table. I sprayed the entire thing down with WD-40 last night.
Yeah, that's exciting.
I feel like the belt will wear and then work fine. You know, see how it's standing a little bit proud?
Yeah, or maybe we can knock it in.
Can you get that in tight?
Yeah. It seems to have shifted.
Yeah.
Now.
The motor has physically moved.
Yeah. Now I don't have clearance, so.
You want the crescent wrench?
Yeah. Maybe. Sure.
That's just, it's so perfect.
That's crazy.
Here, we got it tight?
Yeah, that's it.
I love it.
Let her rip. Oh my god, it's so tight.
Yeah.
What the sh... I mean, the belt will definitely stretch, but damn. That's crazy.
Yeah, my concern right now is whether or not the VFD will start.
You don't think it'll start?
I don't know.
You want to load on it?
Oh, that's fine.
No.
Oh,
What?
of course we didn't put the top.
Oh yeah, the top bearing. Oops.
It seems to be fine. I think this, when I put this back on, it's a little out of round.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god! That's so crazy! Is it just in neutral right now?
Yeah. Oh, did you see what I did yesterday? Check it out.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's clearance, yeah?
What? Yeah.
Okay.
I have some
Birthday useful.
yeah, so let's,
Yeah, let's put that top.
well, the problem is we're gonna have to, I'll probably just use a piece of wood to knock it.
We're gonna have to get something.
Well, so the problem I'm having is that the bearing is a really snug fit on the top shaft.
Okay.
So.
Well, how does it go? I mean, there's this top.
There it goes.
There's this top cast set.
Yeah, I know, but we have to get the bearing over the top, and that's a really snug fit.
Just onto the shaft.
Yeah.
I mean, we've done that before.
Yeah, I just think I'm gonna have to hit it with a piece of wood.
Well, preferably not, but.
Well, I was trying to do it by hand earlier.
Oh really?
Yeah, so here's the bearing.
Yeah. I mean, just be gentle.
I was gentle.
Yeah, because as soon as you smack it, it's gonna grab,
Yeah.
and you kind of want to avoid that if possible. Don't you have to take that?
No, the snap ring locates it.
Okay.
Yeah, see, it's like it's a really snug fit.
Can I take a look?
Yeah, sure. I just want to put a 2x4 top and hit with a hammer.
Yeah, I mean, smacking it increases the potential of.
You just hit the center.
Yeah.
Besides, if it's got a piece of wood in front of it, it won't have it. It won't touch it. Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing obviously.
I lapped the shafts. I went up there with some
right.
sandpaper and ran them. And was just like going, freak us.
Yeah, one of these is out around.
I don't think they're out of round. I think they're just. Well, actually, the shaft could be slightly out of round.
Yeah, I guess it's gonna need a little smacking.
See?
I was never coming off.
No, I'll just have to smack it off with a hammer. And there
Well, when you use a puller.
Well, if I had had the puller when I removed the previous one, sure. But I didn't, so
yeah.
it was percussive maintenance all the way.
Oh my god.
If I had a hammer.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, so next up is the lid.
Yeah, I mean this part?
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't know. Here we go. Then the lid that I cleaned a little too well. I would almost eat out of it.
Lick it. Lick it.
Lick it.
Lick it. I think I'm missing a dowel pin.
No, they're both in there.
Oh, there?
Yep.
Give me the crowbar. Again, I gotta pop the dowel pin on the side up just a little bit so that it's free. There we go. Alright, there's the dowel pin over here.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So then the alignment is just the bolts onto the bearing.
Yeah.
That's cool. But is that thread into place?
What?
Like, are there threads?
There's a whole bunch of screw holes that bolt this down.
Yeah. So you want to start engaging those, or?
I want to try and get the dowel pins at least seated first. So you know what I'm thinking. It's moving.
Check out that. There's not something going on there. Okay.
No,
Yeah, you're good.
yeah. That is loud. Now I think we can. Yeah, the dowel pin over here is just a really, really tight fit. I probably got gunge in the screw hole or something.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, those long bolts.
And the real problem here is I don't remember which ones go where. So we have 2 short ones and 3 long ones, or 3 short ones and 2 long ones.
Yeah, well, the 2 long ones go up here, and 3 short ones go back there. Yeah, then there's a lid. You might have a bolt missing for that lid, but.
They were both missing from that lid when I took it apart.
Can you reach?
Yeah. I knew where the hole is.
So this cover plate didn't have any. Oh, this was
That's the speed
control,
adjuster.
right?
Here's this.
We don't need to adjust the speed. Yeah, I'm so glad you thought of that.
What?
Just running the speed off of USB.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, that's the one that I'm kind of slightly concerned about. Oh yes, that's closing right up.
Yeah.
Wow, it's so much nicer than hammering. Mine! Mine!
Okay.
Mine!
It's all yours.
Yeah, the screws that held the cover plate over here on were just like whatever Joe Billy Bob, who did the maintenance on this, could find on the floor of his shop.
Yeah. I mean, fair enough. Joke with a bow.
There were like 2 or 3 different cap screw types.
You'll want to tighten this one.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Alright.
Good.
So, next up, this.
Tell me if you want me to move. Oh, that's like a. Okay, I can find it.
I have to read
No, I see it.
Thank fucking God.
Wait.
To Do we need the magneto
no.
stick again?
No, I don't see it. Oh, that's not. How far down?
You can stand on the knee. I was standing on the knee.
Oh shit.
What?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Go fishing.
Catch me a spring clip.
Now let's not replicate that.
Maybe like clean that off a little bit. It's like completely.
I like how now you're complaining about filthiness.
Well, I mean,
You can grab a pair of gloves.
we have the opportunity right now. You and me. We can clean this. I mean, it doesn't. I know it doesn't matter. Give him the chance.
I'm gonna have to hit this with a hammer.
Oh, that's just not it.
Seems like it. Yeah, just put it right on the top and give it a good whack.
Oh, it's not aligned. Oh, it's not aligned in the. See how there's a gap there?
It's snug enough.
No. It's hitting. It's hitting the lip on this edge.
Oh. So maybe, well, it's hitting the lip on this edge?
On
It should be
this
bent
edge.
that way by the belt tension. What the hell?
It's your screwy like alignment issue thingy. Oh god. No, still touching. Oh my
I'm
god.
just gonna hit it harder.
This is a disaster. Here, take it off for a second. Just look at. Oh my god. I think we might have to. We might have to do another pass on this one.
Yeah, well, we'll leave it off for the moment.
Well, look. So yeah, you have a significant overlap. It's like 1/8 of an inch or something.
So how did the whole head wind up backwards?
Okay, so what do you mean backwards?
Well, so this either shifted back or this shifted forwards. But this can't possibly shift forwards
Okay,
because it's aligned.
The shaft is this way.
Oh, it's that way?
Yeah, it's hitting the lip on that side.
Okay, I thought it was hitting the lip on the front.
No.
Alright, well then that's just
Yeah, you can even see what expected.
yeah, let me, can I get up there? Give me the stones.
The step ladder of power.
Yeah. Didn't I think it was off at an angle at one point?
You mentioned that, and I totally believe you.
Well, now.
I believed you then.
Lies.
Well, okay, so yeah.
I think we can probably just push it.
Well, okay. What's the mechanism that's aligning it at the bottom right now?
It should be fitting in a boss.
You know what?
In a boss, in a recess.
Yeah. So is it the bearing at the bottom?
Yeah. I do not want to take that all apart again.
No, I know you don't. So you think? I mean, how safe do you think it was just to smack the side of that thing?
I think it'll be fine.
I mean, what's it pushing against? Just that bearing.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean,
I think let's just let itself align.
Well, it has to clear that.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna. Fortunately, we have a recess. This is such redneck engineering right here.
No, Connor. Oh my God, you're killing me with this. This is not engineering.
It's moving enough.
Oh my God.
It moves.
You're just killing that lip, man. That's.
No, I'm killing the outer lip.
Still.
I'm just. Alright, I'll have to tear the total spindle head apart again in the near future, I guess, to just realign that properly. What a pain in the butt. This is the most hackneyed clamping ever. This is redneck engineering at its finest.
This is
And I'm not even a redneck. I don't believe in the sun.
This is not something to be proud of.
Am I claiming to be proud of it? I don't give a shit about pride. I just want to make large metal into smaller metal. Give me my nut back. Watch me now.
Forgive me if I wasn't eager to grab your nut.
Oh, I thought you picked it up and...
Oh, no.
I know you want my nutsy.
Nobody wants nobody's nuts.
I don't know, I like peanuts.
I'm partial to Brazil. They're like just leaning over the... This is terrible.
Well, I can't put them right over the T-slot. I'm gonna feel good about this whether it works or not.
You're entitled. I'm so thrilled, like, just the stripping it down and the,
Yeah.
hopefully we didn't break anything, but I think it's fine. Just getting the BFD thing. I mean, you did everything, but I'm very happy to witness. It's pretty cool. The spindle goes down too.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't go down that far.
That's true. Get your arm workout for the day.
That's a jerk off, I figured. And I want to use the quill more retracted as possible.
Yeah, for sure. You're about 1 inch from the top.
Yeah.
Is there a stop on the
I don't think so.
on the knee? Will it just run off the end?
Probably.
Weird.
I think you run out of lead screw.
Oh, okay, and then it just sits back down
Yeah.
on the screw. You just kind of grind the end down a little bit. Wrong way, wrong way.
What? I gotta hold it.
Oh. Got it. There is another homing routine, right?
Yeah, the automated homing routine would probably work if I ever bothered figuring out how it worked. So, why didn't there it goes? I don't know why I didn't notice me using them earlier. There we go.
Alright. Dude, this thing is so burly. I can't believe it.
What?
Just the sound that thing makes.
Alright, so now I want to change my interpolation factor to about 5. We're running way too slow for this tool.
It's more fluid.
This is where Paul would go. Brr. So now, take my purple page, feed it to the material.
Straight in.
I just want to touch off. Out.
Safety first.
Yeah, I decided not to use my safety squids today. What? Touching?
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
I don't see it. I didn't. There it goes.
I got a 5 chip.
One. So let's see. Travel down 4 millimeters. about half the depth, okay?
Oh my goodness. That's like twice.
That's about 5 millimeters.
Quarter inch is. Connor, this is not.
It was terrible.
I think you're good on there.
I'm using it mostly to just clear chips.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's WD-40, it's cheap.
Oh, I know.
This is such a slow cut. But we're running so much slower than we should be.
Yeah. I mean, what is this, like? Probably 150 yards.
Yeah. We can put a light on this.
Yes, we do. Yeah, it's like.
Yeah. We can hit backing gear. That's the rumbling is. Okay, I feel better. Let's take it apart.
Congratulations.
I'm like half tempted at this point to buy a shitty eBay 3 kilowatt spindle and just like bolt it to the side.
No, that is such a horrible solution.
Horribly awesome.
We have a mill.
Well, no, this would just be the. We'd be using the axes. This wouldn't be.
Right.
Oh yeah, this was snug. That one. Alright.
Pop it in.
Yeah, hand me the.
Is that this?
Hand me the top hat. Careful, it'll fall out.
Okay.
It's still off to the side.
Same side?
Yep.
Fuck.
And now we made it way noisier.
I wonder if that whole plate is bent. If the whole like cast part is bent.
It's possible. I did yank pretty hard on it. That was better. I think that's the belt.
The new belt?
Yeah, it's got teeth on it. It's gonna make noise.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
Well, here, let's try putting it in.
I don't. The noise doesn't particularly bother me, but the fact that it's out of alignment. A lot of not so great noises coming.
I think that gauge junk is grease.
I could buy that. Maybe some hysteresis in the gear.
Yeah.
That gear didn't have slop though.
It had a little bit, but it was definitely making wet noises when I was spinning it by hand earlier.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if I put it in neutral. What is rattling?
Alright, we might want to give this another.
Take it apart again, put it back in.
Another take it apart, but yeah, I can't do it today, but.
It still looks taut. I wonder if you're right about that plate being bent. And the is directly in phase with the rotation of this pulley. I really want to just try manhandling this thing into place and see if that shuts it up. Because it'll force it into what we think is alignment.
Yeah, but why is it out of alignment?
I don't know. I think you might. I mean, that plate driver might be bent,
Yeah.
which could have just been me being a complete dumbo.
Oh my god.
The best thing is we can just disconnect it right here and put another one on if we have to.
Oh, I know. I mean, I'm not worried about the like.
Yeah.
About the fixingness of it. That's not going anyways. That's paint.
I know. I'm just hoping to get it canted enough that I can just shove this thing into the hole.
Oh, I see.
It's not really working.
Yeah. I mean, if it's like it was,
Wait. Almost.
if it's like it was before, it was a substantial.
Hand me the crowbar.
Crowbar?
I don't know where it went. Oh, it's there.
Oh, it's on the back. Yeah. Yeah. As happy as I would be to investigate further, I do have to go.
That's fine. Well. Oh, got it. I might just come out here and Brutus it at some point over the next few days.
Well, I think it's worth investigating.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to push that hard. I mean, I'm just going to see if I can kind of persuade it.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only thing that I can think is that there's like a new misalignment introduced into something,
Yeah.
but it's.
Whoa, this is. That's a really strong fit, actually. Yeah, it's all aligned.
Oh, it's all together?
Yeah.
Alright, smack it down, turn it on, and see what happens.
Hand me one of the long screws that hold this on.
Where am I changing? Oh, in the back?
I don't know where they went.
Yeah.
I handed them to you.
Yeah, I just put them roughly in the same. Do you want two?
Just one.
Okay.
I just need enough to hold the lid down. Hand me the, that's not the right. Hand me that big orange. Okay. Yep, see.
Alright, so it's seated and potentially potentially in correct alignment. I think you bent it back.
I think I fixed it! Oops!
Yeehaw! Mission accomplished.
Give me the rest of the screws!
No, that's what it was. It was just
Yeah, it was just a little out of whack.
This intermediate plate is a piece of shit.
It's not the greatest design, and I probably didn't disassemble it correctly the first time.
Well,
so.
there's that. Alright, cool. Not bad.
When in doubt, bigger stick!
Oh no. Don't take that message out of this, Connor.
Too late!
That's not what we learned here today.
Too late!
Hilarious.
Yeah, so all I need to do now is, oh hey, I think these holes are even aligned. Yeah, so I guess the workaround is if I put it in drive.
Yeah, put it in drive. Let's hear it. Oh yeah.
It's got a little rumble to it.
Definitely a little rumbly. But
I think that's just the gear fluttering around.
Gear, there's also that belt. Who knows
Yeah.
what the hell's happening with that belt?
Yeah, and I'm also, this is also not tight yet.
I mean, we should kind of, you know, use our powers of listening or auditory. Oh, is that plate even bolted down?
No!
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
Anyway, I
Hang on,
we
let
should
me
probably
put a-
just kind of take like listen over the course of, you know,
yeah.
however long we use it before we decide to start recording it.
Oh, that's not the right screw.
And if we hear if we hear any changes, we might consider going
Yeah.
over again.
So I just need to find the screws to hold that in. But yeah, so even in direct drive at this point. That's fine to me. Oh, that's funny. If you flick it too fast, you can flick it from one angle to the other angle, and the VFD doesn't notice.
It doesn't notice because it's
Because, so the way this works is here.
yeah, right.
So electrically, this position is identical to this position.
Okay.
So if I start it, and then go,
Oh.
alright,
Oh, okay.
I didn't quite flip it away. Yeah, so what I did is I just kind of went,
Yeah, it's spinning fast enough.
well, no, it's a matter of whether the VFD pulls the I/O.
Oh, funny. Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah. Oh, of course, this time it happened because I pushed it too far in this one first. Yeah. So this.
I mean, it doesn't sound great, but I'm not really
Yeah. Well, the thing I'm really concerned about, well, no, the the things that mate are the gear and that stub shaft. So all the bearings and the quill are fine. I'm worried about those two castellations if they're not completely snugly mated.
Oh yeah.
Well, let's.
So is that a function of that adjustment?
Yeah, I think so.
And you think you might?
Oh yeah, it goes away. Yeah, well so there's no key on here at all.
Right, no, I
So the
remember.
positioning is just me by hand. So this is it all the way up and it's fully engaged, and I think you're right. Yeah, it totally goes away. So what's going on is I didn't quite get this indexed properly, and the castellations aren't engaged properly, and they were going like this a little bit.
Yeah, this sounds fine.
Yeah. So I just need to loosen these two screws and re-index this.
Sure, yeah.
Which also possibly means that the low speed is too far engaged. Oh, that was an interesting noise.
Alright, I'm out of here. Can I,
Yo!
your- what?
You wanna
that's
wash your hands?
Yeah, sure. No, that's badass.
Fuck yeah.